Yo gang, I'm back with another video. We in South Africa with it today. Feel me? So South Africa braces for national shutdown. Feel me? Y'all going through a shutdown? What happened, gang? What happened? I got a DM, feel me, since somebody's talking about the electricity. Y'all about to go on a shutdown for electricity, but I thought y'all always go through that, for me, now and then. But what's going on? Let's see what's going on, gang. Let's see what's going on. Feel me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel me? And follow me on the gram. Keep me updated. What's going on though in South Africa?
Economic freedom fighters, one of the main opposition parties, has called for a national shutdown in South Africa. Thousands are taking part in protests called by the opposition. The third largest party of the country called for protest against the rolling blackouts, increasing unemployment rate and recent corruption scandals. The party is calling for the President Cyril Ramaphosa to step down. The opposition party said that while the protests have been initiated by them, every citizen is free to take part. People are marching across streets with banners that read, "Ramaphosa must go."
Damn, what he doing out there? He must go. He must get out of here. What he do though? He messing up. He messing up the towns and he messing up the businesses out there. What is he doing? Y'all gotta put me on. I'm confused. What is going on though? Feel me? What is he doing wrong? He must be doing something crazy to have a protest. People telling him to get out of here though. Let's get it.
Meanwhile, the government has called for the protests to be peaceful and warned that any lawlessness and violence will not be tolerated. Around 3,000 soldiers have been deployed along with police, crime intelligence and private securities to prevent protests from turning violent. However, protesters...
It's crazy that they can do this, but they can't really get in depth and find the people that's really doing these murders and stuff like that, but it's crazy.
This could be seen clashing with security forces in Braamfontein, in Johannesburg.
I'm talking about the police, how they could get, I think they said 3,000 police, how they could get 3,000 police to do certain things or whatever, man, but it's a lot of cases out there that's still not solved, feel me? And there's a lot of justice that y'all do need, feel me? It's crazy.
Johannesburg. Reportedly, some protesters have already been arrested. Businesses are taking extra caution at this time, while some have decided to close down due to fears of looting. Others have decided to remain open. The High Court hasn't declared the shutdown as illegal. It did state that EFF and its members are prohibited from shutting down schools, stores or businesses. The court further said the party cannot stop any trade or traffic on public roads.
What's that? They threw smoke at y'all?
WeOn is now available in your country. Download.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on, we're gonna watch another one.
That happened then. Jade Polzer, who is there based in KZN, is in Ananda at the moment. What is happening there, Jade? I mean, I know a lot of people have been concerned about the situation in KZN, but you're there. What's it looking like right now?
Well, a very good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers back at home. And yes, in KwaZulu-Natal, we have been crisscrossing some of the hotspots that were declared by Police Minister Becky Cele, and we find ourselves in Inanda. Earlier on, we were in Phoenix and Bambai. There were concerns about those particular areas, Leanne, but it seems fairly quiet. The M25, I'm just going to step out of shot for you and show you on your screens. The M25 leading into Ananda was closed off this morning. Police are still on the road. They're clearing rubble as we speak. Traffic is flowing, however. Some of those protesters have fled back into the township. They're coming out sporadically, burning tires and also burning rubble. There are pop-up, if we can just show you on the screen, there are some flare-ups here and there in and around this particular stretch of the M25 leading into the township of Ananda. On the other side of this particular road, you would lead into Bambai, which then interleads into Phoenix.
They just crossed. The civilians is. What the fuck? They blocking off the road. They putting tree branches, putting a fire and all that. They blocking off the road. Y'all not playing with them. What's going on?
But relatively quiet here. But the main challenge is that many of the commuters unfortunately could not get to work. And as you know, if you are not partaking in this particular protest or this demonstration, you will be affected. So just to try and get some people on the ground, those that are not partaking, let's see if we can speak to some of those that were unfortunately not able to catch a taxi this morning, or those that are actually just watching all of this unfold. Let's see if we can speak to this gentleman over here. I see you are an EFF member. Are you partaking in this protest? I see you wearing the regalia.
Yes, I'm busy participate. La into esidingayo ukuthi uRamaphosa asule esikhundleni mayelana nezinto azenza emphakathini ezingasijabulisi. So njengamanje amacala akhe anganakiwe nezinto eziningi akayilethi ngesikhathi esidinga ngaso nezithembisa zona akasenzeli zona ngesikhathi and ubhizi lokho esithembisa nje akukho kodwa sisiza ngakho.
Bhuti, obviously you reside in Ananda, I imagine. Tell us, what are some of the areas or challenges that you are facing?
Wait, why they don't put the English? They put the sign language, but why they don't put the English when he talking? Yo, can somebody tell me what he said? Can somebody put that in the comments? Like, what the hell?
Faced with here, many people are saying that load shedding is a critical issue, and the two issues on the board right now is the fact that the first citizen, President Ramaphosa, must step down, but the second being load shedding. What other challenges do you, as a resident of Inanda, face?
Ama challenges enginawo njengamanje ukuthi angisebenzi ngina 7 years ngingasebenzi akekho umuntu okwazi ukuphila engasebenzi almost 7 years even ngisho nayo u350 lo awusizi ngalutho njengamanje u350 usithengela amafutha kuphela akukho kunye usisiza ngakho.
Okay, well, Leanne, thank you very much. Him saying that, unemployment is still a very big challenge here. And I imagine some of the other residents here feel the same way. I'm just going to squeeze in one more individual before I hand back to you. Let's see if we can't get a female voice here. Okay, shy. Okay, some shy individuals. Anyone else would like to share their views? No, I think everyone is just bystanders here at the moment. But one of the critical issues on the M25, especially on this particular stretch, that many couldn't get their taxis and catch a lift to work. I just want to show you, Leanne, if you can just walk with me. On the right-hand side over there, I do see smoke emanating, so I imagine that the protest is flaring up again, starting there. You will see in the far distance some red regalia, that being EFF members, and this is what's been happening, sporadic protests across this particular stretch of road M25. We'll try and see if we can't shoot to Phoenix and to Bambai and see if there are any protests currently taking place there, but as we speak here now, M25 has opened, the road seems to be clear, but we'll be keeping you abreast with all the latest information coming from KwaZulu-Natal. Leanne, it's back to you.
Jade, always a pleasure watching Jade cover these stories for us. And
yeah, gang, what's going on in South Africa? Is there any more videos? Well, there's mad videos on this side, but they basically gonna be saying the same thing. But what's going on, gang? And there's different parts too. This one's over here. This one's in Northwest. Hold on. Let me watch one more with y'all, gang. Just stay here with me for one more.
Start in 53 minutes time, but there's been night vigils that have been organized by the EFF around the country in most of the major metros, and we've already heard this evening an altercation in Braamfontein where police descended on what the EFF has described as a peaceful march, a demonstration, and students have already been arrested there. But let's start going around the country and getting a sense of what's happening in various provinces. And we go now to the northwest, where our reporter Itumeleng Khajane is standing by. Itumeleng, thanks for joining us. I see quite a lot of police activity behind you. Give us a sense of what's happening as the countdown is less than an hour now to the shutdown.
Yes, indeed. In about 50 minutes from now, it will be midnight, and the EFF has indicated that by midnight they will be starting with what they call the national shutdown. But we have seen here in the Northwest Province, especially here in the Northwest capital, Mahikeng, that police have been deployed to different areas. We've been to certain areas where we saw police officers manning, say for instance, your shopping complexes or driving around. We've been to one area here, it's a village called Dibate here in Mahikeng, where we saw police.
I got a question. Does it get a little dangerous? Like, do people like try to rob you? I remember the first time somebody put me on to the shutdowns. I guess you guys got places you store your food at and stuff like that. Feel me? Well, yeah. Put me on again. Where do you guys put your food and stuff like that again? Like, how do y'all make sure your food is good and it don't spoil? And is it safe out there? Does it get a little dangerous?
Police officers also patrolling in that area, and we understand from the side of the police that they have indeed deployed, because they are saying that if there is anything that is to be done where people will be closing the roads, it would mean that they will be infringing on the rights of other citizens, and that would be unlawful. But to understand better how the police deployment in Northwest is like, we are joined here by the Deputy Police Commissioner in Northwest, Major General Patrick Asaneng. Major General, how is your deployment in Northwest?
So far, we have covered all our bases, particularly those areas that we have identified as hotspots, not only here in Mahikeng, Mabatu, but throughout the province. We have ensured that in all the 4 districts of the province, our police are out there in big numbers, particularly targeting our national roads, strategic installations like shopping malls and offices. As you have alluded, we are mindful of the fact that tomorrow...
I ain't gonna lie, they could get cops together for some bullshit, bro. Like, what is the point of the shutdown, though? Like, I don't get it. Don't the government make money when your electricity is on? Why would they want to shut it down, though? I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused on what the shutdown is about, though. Can somebody put me on, like, what benefit comes out of the shutdown? Because I just see it's like, in my eyes, it'll be like COVID, basically. Like, when the world shut down, you can't do shit, you can't move. Feel me? At nighttime, you definitely can't see unless you got a flashlight or some bright ass lights. So I'm confused on the benefit of this for the people, though. Feel me? How does this help the people? Because in my eyes, it look like the government trying to save money, though. Feel me? In my eyes, I don't know. Put me on.
Protest is intended to shut down basic services, and we are therefore out in big numbers to ensure that that doesn't happen. We hope that it will be indeed a peaceful protest. It will be a peaceful picketing by the economic freedom fighters, and we don't anticipate that there will be any violence, but we are ready should there be a need for the police to intervene or to act.
And the EFF says that there's no need really for you to be going out in numbers to police this because it's a protest, which is their right. What's your reaction?
We would say that that's a no-brainer, if I have to put it that way. If the police are not to be out there, we will also be criticized for not being there. Our deploying in big numbers.
That's true, because people are hypocrites. They're going to complain. They're going to be like, yo, bro, you're not here for us. And then when y'all get there, y'all don't really be doing shit, though. So that's why the people be like, nigga, it's better y'all not here because y'all don't do nothing anyway. So that's why the people be saying that sometimes. But then, yeah, people are hypocrites, too. If they don't come, people going to be like, yo, they don't never show up for us. I felt that.
It's not directed at the EFF in particular, but to ensure that there is law and order, including members of the EFF who would want to protest. We want to ensure that they are safe. So the big numbers, it's not because we are targeting the EFF, but we are doing this to ensure that there is law and order, because we have picked up that there's also a lot of uncertainty and fear amongst communities. Those who would a lot of uncertainty and fear amongst communities. Those who would want to go to work, they are free to do that. Those who would want to go about doing their businesses, they must also do so knowing that the police, the law enforcement agencies are out there to protect them.
And we've heard on, or we've seen on social media where some people are saying that they will be against the protest by the EFF. And I understand that from your side as the police, you are saying that that is your responsibility. Nobody should assist you. Take us through that.
It is very true. We don't want to encourage vigilantism. We are in the business of protecting all the inhabitants of the Republic, regardless of political affiliation, regardless of their gender and whatever. So we don't want anybody to try to take the law into their own hands. We would even dissuade members of opposing political factions to want to go out in numbers allegedly to defend something. This is the domain and the responsibility of the South African Police Service. The Constitution says we are the only law enforcement agency that is to protect lives and property, that is to prevent, combat and investigate crime. So anybody who is not a member of the law enforcement agencies, we are just calling upon them to report any unlawful activity, but not to engage in any activity in the name of enforcing the law.
And then we are seeing here that a few kilometers from where we are, there is a festival taking place there. The EFF says the protest starts at 12 midnight, which is less than an hour from now. How do we ensure that those people who are here do not then clash with those who would be protesting?
Yeah, we have already planned for this event long ago. We were mindful of the fact that it will coincide with the planned protest by the EFF. We want everybody, including those who are attending the event here, to respect each other's constitutional right. These people are here to enjoy themselves, and therefore we don't anticipate them or the EFF to clash with one another. But should that happen, we will be there in numbers, as you have already seen that. Apart from where we have deployed, we are also deploying here as per our responsibilities.
Major General, thank you very much for...
Yeah, again, y'all gotta put me on, man. But I hope those people be safe at the festival. I hope the EFF don't clash with them. But yeah, put me on. What is this shutdown about? What's going on, man? Put me on to more videos. Put me on, man. You know I'm here with y'all. You know I'm always gonna react to y'all videos that y'all put me on to. But yeah, let me know what's up. Let me know what's going on. I hope y'all stay safe out there. I hope it ain't no bullshit. But yeah, gang, I'm out of here. Follow me on the gram. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And you give life a new meaning when you're dreaming. It's your boy. You give life a new meaning when you're dreaming. It's your boy Dream. And I'm out of here, gang.